forgotten how quick the new heating system works. Hello guys, yes, I have a new boiler. It is awesome and fast, which I keep forgetting.
Chris, can you turn the heating down? I'm sweating.
Oh, okay.
If we find out you're sitting on a cooling pad, I will slap you upside your head.
Yep, that's the downside to having a fast boiler. It takes a while for the house to cool down. You know, Fred, you could always go sit outside.
In the cold, I'd rather sleep with Russell Brand.
But today's video isn't me bragging about my new boiler. There's not really that much to say about it, other than I can control it with this. Nope, today's video is about phones and the strange things they do.
Like phone people up?
Well, that is something that happens, but by accident. I haven't done it myself with this phone, but I've received phone calls where the person who's rung me up has no idea that they've called me.
Oh, you're sure, don't you?
I do not. Who knows what they're doing on the other end? But that isn't the only strange thing. I bet one of the things I list has happened to each and every one of you. That is if you have phones, I'm assuming you do. For example, like when I'm at work, which isn't a quiet place or somewhere equally as noisy, I can feel my phone vibrating in my pocket. When I looked to see what it was, nothing. Zip. Nada. It's like the phone is teasing me. Like a troll.
I never vibrate.
That's not what Russell Brand says.
How about that one? I go to look at my phone and it's turned itself off. I don't have that problem with this phone, but my last one was a bugger for it. A few hours would pass and I'd think nobody loved me, so when I went to check my phone, I'd find it was asleep. So when I turned it back on, it would go crazy with text messages, Facebook notifications, emails, voicemails. So annoying. But the opposite does happen with this phone. I turn my phone off when I go to the cinema because that's what everybody should be doing. Just saying. But then during a quiet moment in the film, all of a sudden the sound of a text message or a phone call comes through because my phone's turned itself back on. So now I just put it on silent. Just like the phantom vibrating, sometimes my phone will beep at me and when I go to look, there's nothing there. I eventually discover that it's eBay that's beeped. Or Vine. Or the weather. Just the other week I got beeped at by a game that I played only the one time. I'd completely forgot about it, so I hadn't even deleted it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And it said to me, and I'm not kidding about this, the words came up saying, Donatello wants to play. So I deleted it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Stop. No.
This one always gets me. When I'm in a quiet place, say the lift, surrounded by strangers, the loudest notification sound blasts out of my phone. Then everyone looks at me as if I've done some sort of nasty fart or something. Believe me, farting in a lift is less embarrassing. I know from experience. It's happened in a meeting at work too. More than once. I'm talking about the phone, not farting. This is why, like at the cinema, I put my phone on silent when I go to the toilet.
Not at home you don't.
Because here I'm not surrounded by work colleagues or strangers. I know one annoying thing that happens to everyone, dropping the phone, as my last two phones can attest to. But it isn't our fault. The blame belongs to the phone itself. They all seem to love being on the floor. They do absolutely anything to get there. Slip out of hands, fall off sofas, slide off kitchen sides and tables.
Into a tin of paint.
Yes, even out of my breast pocket and into a tin full of paint. That one happened at work. But the most annoying thing they like to do? Losing their signal when you need it the most. Like the time when I was on my way to Lincolnshire to visit some cousins and I got maybe a third of the way there when my car's radiator decided to overheat. So I tried calling the AA, but nope, no signal. And if it isn't that, it's the battery dying. And that's only because the phone keeps beeping at me to remind me to play games. So I keep playing them until the battery dies. I'm pretty sure one of these things will have happened to you guys. Feel free to tell me in the comments below. Anyway, it's time for me to go. Thanks for watching and subscribing if you have. Until the next time, peace out.
Chris, have you turned that heating down? I'm very warm.
Check the radiator. Oops, my bad. Yep, I've got my new boiler. In fact, I've still got my old boiler. It's just not connected to anything anymore. They, for some reason, couldn't get it out. I think they said because the kitchen was built around it. Trust me, it's old. I just no longer have to put up with it. Yes! But I do love this. I actually got it just today. And the guy was asking me, do I want to have it fitted up on the wall somewhere? Or do I want to free roam with it? And I started thinking, ooh, free roam. That means when I go to bed, I can have this at the side of me, and if I start getting cold and, well, chilly like I am doing right now, I can just turn it up and the house will start warming up, and it warms up very, very quickly at the moment. Certainly a lot faster than the old one, especially now considering it's not connected. And when I open it up, I can set a timer so I can have it come on whenever I want, or I can just overrule it and turn it up or turn it down or whatever. Just one thing now. I spent all these years fighting with that boiler. What am I going to do with my time now? I know, play some games.